very tough to come by.
Oh, look at the playmaking ability of Johnson. Just such a gifted passer.
Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation.
Lakers substitution.
Just under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the first quarter. Here's Horton Tucker. No good that time. The Elitza with some nice D. To the left side wing. Pass to Curry. From deep. Horton Tucker grabs the miss.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Love the aggressive mind state. Howard showing how authoritative he is inside.
Outside Payton. Here's Looney. On the wing, Curry. Five to shoot. Johnson with the defensive effort.
He's forcing things a little bit in this quarter, settling for shots that he'd be better off passing up.
Here's Horton Tucker. Outside Monk. Oh, he misses the go-ahead basket. Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Left side Curry. He shoots. Let's go with a three. That shot missing. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. The Warriors on top. And some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. And from what we seen here from the Warriors, what's your take so far?
It's simple. The main takeaway from the first quarter is they're winning this game with defense.
Yeah, they really got after it. I mean, they made life extremely difficult for the shooters, which is why they hold this lead.
Now a timeout called by Golden State. And we're seeing teams pick up the pace. Something you set the trend for in Phoenix, Grant. Why do you think that's becoming more prevalent?
Great question. I mean, in today's game, we're all about the analytics, and that has shown that you shoot a higher percentage earlier in the shot clock. So it makes sense to push the tempo and see what you can get early.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Hey, Brian. When speaking about LeBron James, Commissioner Adam Silver said he's certainly one of the league's hardest workers, which has as much to do with the success of his career as anything else. Also, off the court, it's incredible what he's done. He is a marvel in so many ways, but it all comes back to his focus and his dedication.
Thanks, Allie. And that's good as he hits both shots.
Oh, you can get spoiled watching him at the line. I mean, you just expect him to make every one, every time.
Thompson with a steal. Here we go, all alone. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
I mean, so many things Green does well. Helps tie the team together, especially on defense.
At the line for the Dogs.
And you have to admire how Green sees the game. Homework, how he plays, the man's precision from himself and teammates.
Well, Draymond's a student of the game, and Chris, as you said, he sees so much.
Talk about basketball.
Look, I'm about to put you on game, nigga. This is that 83rd and Vermont type shit. 8 trade, nigga.
Right side Davis.
Yeah, I see your shit. 47 and Fig, nigga.
Howard. Outside Monk.
8 trade, nigga.
Picked up by Westbrook. Thompson Anderson, no good. The Lakers trail. Here's Howard. And it's Howard finishing it off.
Oh, you gotta love the intelligence of James. He understands the game like few others. Spots the open man.
Get the hell out of here. Oh.
Watching Wiggins work on offense. He's one of the few players that can always get a shot. Offense, they allow the offense to the team.
And he makes the first.
Oh.
Yeah, they're really cashing in more at the line here in the second quarter.
Now a timeout called by the Lakers.
Failing to find a rhythm offensively. Something that needs to change and change soon.
Yeah, they might be pressing a little, forcing some things. This is a good opportunity to calm everyone down.
Your Warriors, Stephen Curry.
Hold on, I'm about to get out because your mama calling
Here's
me.
James. He takes it in. Westbrook outside. Oh, Green with a block.
And there's the standout DeAndre. Again, excellent at utilizing his length to turn away shots.
We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. Just 5 on the clock. To the inside. The Lakers got to get one up. Late clock. Davis.
He's dragged him down with his performance today. A whole lot of zeros from him on the stat sheet.
Fires. High post. And the shot goes in.
Even from mid-range, there's strong mechanics like his work at any distance.
The shot's good on the assist by James. Now just a 2-point Warrior lead.
Well, they'll take that, but they got to find a better shot than that on their next trip.
And the slam dunk by Thompson.
Oh, you know, an underrated part of Thompson's game, the ability to dominate the cup.
From 9 feet, here's Davis. Misses off the left iron. Curry with it. He's picked up by Westbrook. Here's Poole. Outside Curry. Shoots. That shot, no good. And Los Angeles the other way now. Curry with a steal. In transition, here come the Warriors. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
That's his second personal
Defense
foul.
is watching Wiggins close, so he smartly uses that against him, initiates and draws the foul.
And the defense of Wiggins, Grant, something that he's turned around in his career.
Yeah, you know, B.A., he went from a weak defender to a strong one. He's always had the tools, but he's putting it all together and can now be a lockdown wing.
The rebound by Wiggins. Outside Curry. This one for 3. He's got it. Just 2 of 7 from the field, though.
Always looking to fire away from outside the arc. Curry is a master.
Pass to Bradley. That one off the back iron and out.
Hard to turn down a look that good. Still, long twos are losing favor, and misses like that are the reason why.
The 3 from Curry. Another 3 for Golden State.
His 3-point game, it's heating up. That's his second 3 of the quarter, 3rd overall.
Time called here. The Lakers decide to talk it over.
And looking at the career of Curry, his legacy is set. The titles, records, numbers all cemented him as a legend.
The Lakers with the ball. Down by 12. Looking to end the run. Ooh, rejected by Wiseman. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. At times, some have doubted Curry's legacy. Hard to make a case against him, though, in my opinion.
I agree, B.A. He has produced in every capacity. It's just a matter of how great he is. One of the top 3 point guards of all time.
And here's Monk. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change.
Oh, that's just too much strength from Howard. A little contact doesn't bother him in the least.
Pass to Wiseman. Here's Lee. Hits the target from 18 feet.
And their offensive execution has really picked up here in the second period.
Gordon Tucker on the wing. Oh, he tries a three. That one falls. He's now 1 for 3.
3 ball.
29 seconds left in the first half. Outside Payton. Back to Lee. 19 seconds left to play in the first half of basketball.
That's his first personal foul.
Here's Monk. Into the lane. Here's Howard. And it's Howard finishing it off.
And we all know Monk likes to shoot, but their great decision gets it to their open teammate.
Time called here. The Warriors decide to talk it over.
And something fans don't always get to see. Some of the closely guarded secrets that happen in that moment.
Yeah, and sometimes it's the most subtle moves that make the biggest difference.
12 seconds left in the second. Pass to Poole. Now Curry. Here's Wiggins. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Oh, because of the scoring pressure Curry puts on the defense, the dump off to the roller is pretty much there every time. He's so aggressive at that end of the floor, and that's a quality all great scorers have.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast thus far. We're halfway through the game. The Warriors leading. Thompson outside. Poole for 3. Westbrook with the rebound. Outside Davis. Curry with a steal. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Brian. The Warriors are trying to get back to the top of the Western Conference. Stephen Curry said, quote, "It's tough. Guys want to outperform and exceed expectations. Nobody is content just being middle of the road. It's a challenge we all need to take head on."
Yeah, they're trying to bring it all together, Allie. Thank you. And Russell Westbrook gets the whistle that time. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Pass to Green. The kick out. Curry. Clock at 6. The 3. And it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over. The Lakers trail. James outside. And if you're just joining us, we've played just over a minute here in the 3rd. Back to Davis. 6 to shoot. Pass to James. It's not going to go for him.
You expect him to make those. They've got to do more to get a hand in his face next time.
There are fans that hate on Draymond Green, but nobody can deny he's a winner.
I mean, he is a winner. He's found success at every level. He gives everything to the team, and of course he has the rings to talk all he wants.
Finishing through the contact. One of Draymond's specials.
James attacking. And slam dunk by James.
That will help them. Now is the time to get aggressive. They need to keep feeding him the ball and let him go to work.
Ooh, took him no time at all to get that one. Curry's got 12.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
But when he's hitting from range on a consistent basis, it makes everything easier offensively.
And the Lakers have possession. Thompson outside. Pass to Poole. Outside, Green. Now here's Curry. He's got 12. Thompson, that's good.
A nice start to the third. 3 out of 4 and looking good doing it.
Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over.
Yeah, and the casual fans for Curry. This is just a great offensive threat. I mean, he's much more than that, but very close to a complete player on the field.
Lakers making a switch here. And the Lakers with possession here. It's a 14-point game. Well, I'm thinking of the rest of Curry's game. Chris, he doesn't have any weak spots.
Yeah, and his defense has improved. I mean, he's a good help defender, plus a rebounder on both ends. He has great vision. One of the most unselfish players in the game.
Pass to Thompson. Down low. Here's Looney. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. And the Warriors lead by 14. And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, B.A. Not sure what got into him. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Now a timeout called by Golden State. And as the coaches draw up their strategies, the players staying hydrated with some Gatorade. That's key to keeping them at their best all the way up to the buzzer.
It really is. And every one of those players knows it. We're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
Thompson's shot is off. Third quarter of basketball here. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Curry with it. None in his pocket. And Curry is good for 3. Curry's got 6 here in the quarter.
And what's working here, each guy is willing to make the next pass.
And he lobs it up. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
I would imagine it's nearly impossible to not get fired up after that play.
Grant, check these guys out on the bench. Their reaction says it all. They are fired up.
Second team foul.
And 1:01 left to play in the third quarter of basketball. The kick out, Curry. The 3 is up. Another 3 for Golden State.
When you let a team knock down that many threes, you know you're likely to be on the wrong side of a run.
Right side, Davis. Here's Bradley. Banked it in off the glass.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense.
Here's Wiggins. Some solid defense from James. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's James on the wing. And he wills that one in, sinking it right through the back of the iron. James has got 8 points.
As hot as he's been, it still has to be him who leads the charge and helps turn this game around.
Back to Wiggins. Thompson outside. Another 3 for Golden State.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
But it had to be. These days, you need to stretch the floor somewhat to make everything else work.
Good heads-up basketball. Sees an opening and capitalizes.
Stephen Curry getting it done. And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. And the Lakers with possession here. Down by 15. The kick out to Johnson. Back to Horton Tucker. Over Green. Not enough on that one as it misses. Iguodala outside. Back to Curry. Rebound by the Lakers. And there's the foul. They'll pin that one on Andre Iguodala. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
These calls can be so difficult for officials to make.
Anthony outside. Shoots over Kuminga. It's deflected.
And the ability to go vertical, I mean, Iguodala's sneaky shot blocker.
Time called here. The Warriors decide to talk it over.
Yeah, coach no doubt wants to use this timeout to review the matchups and maybe make some adjustments as well.
You know, that's what coaches are paid to do, right? I mean, curious to see what they go with here.
And the Warriors making a change here. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what Steve Kerr had to say to the team. He said, we've got the upper hand, so let's not waste it. Keep getting stops. Keep finding buckets. So the message is, it's not over yet. Back to you.
And Allie, thanks. Green. Poole outside. Curry draws the double. Just 5 to shoot.
How about the unselfishness, controlling the pace? We love Curry's command of his offense.
Back to Westbrook. Anthony outside. Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. Oh, and a fast break for the Warriors. And that one's good. Poole. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Warriors.
All those block shots, that's a clear indicator of the great D they've been playing. Not giving them an inch of space out there.
And also, it's the steals. They've been harassing the ball today, forcing mistakes, and turning that into their advantage.
Outside Curry. Green. Pass to Poole. The 3 is up. Curry's shot is off. Here are the Lakers with the ball. 17-point game. Davis with room to shoot. The offensive rebound. Tries again. And the layup is up and in. Davis has got 4 points this quarter.
This is what Davis does. He has a wide variety of ways to score. Very few bigs pass his level of handle.
Golden State calls timeout. Well, Anthony Davis helped rescuing the Lakers from some lean years. In the 6 seasons prior to his arrival, they've missed the playoffs more times than in the previous 65 years of the franchise.
And a year after they got him, they're hoisting the Larry O'Brien Trophy. And now with his new contract, he should help them compete for a long time to come.
On defense, the Lakers down by 15. Pass to Thompson. Back to Curry. From deep 3-point range. The shot comes out. And Los Angeles the other way now.
He forgets about him on the perimeter. They're playing with fire. Lucky they don't get burned here. Now that's how you lead your teammate into a easy scoring chance. I love that.
And down it goes. 2 points.
Is there anybody with a quicker release than Thompson? I mean, if there is, I haven't seen it. That's a lightning quick trick.
Green with the defensive effort. Boy, you love how guys are making plays for one another here.
Yeah, just a balanced attack, a total team effort.
To the middle. Curry. Shot clock at 6. The ball's knocked loose. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Westbrook.
And the distance between the point totals for these teams tells the whole story. Just a fantastic effort, and you have to give it up for the Warriors.
Their unbelievable shooting was probably the biggest difference tonight, but they also got stops.
Yeah, great effort on both ends. Now, they worked for good shots, and they were stingy defensively as well, but just really impressive.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Stephen Curry.
They needed someone to do the heavy lifting tonight, and he was their man, scoring every way he knows how.
And he recovers it. Thompson outside. Yep, count it. Curry's got 11 points here in the second half.
Should just about do it. Big time shot in the final stretches here.
As well as they should. I mean, they've really earned this victory with all the hard work they put in tonight.
And some changes here for the Warriors.
Substitution for your Warriors.
There's Davis with the 3. And again, the Lakers, no good. Time called here. The Warriors decide to talk it over. They're ahead by 15. 1 minute left in the final quarter.
Fans, the loudest section gets free t-shirts. Is it you? Let me hear you. Look who's coming out onto the court. Get up on your feet and welcome your Warriors 10th team. Lakers substitution.
They put together a solid lead.
And it doesn't seem like they're going to back off.
Oh, Thompson from deep three-point land. And the Warriors miss again. To the paint. And Davis gets it to go.
Great display of unselfishness. Westbrook is solid at realizing when one of his guys is open.
Pass to Curry. Back to Poole. Thompson outside. Counted from distance.
They got a big lift from their crowd tonight, giving them the energy they needed.
That's why they're in the driver's seat right now, looking to put this one away.
There's Davis with the 3. And it's the Warriors with the ball. Earlier in the game, they led by 19. And Russell Westbrook gets the whistle that time. That's his 4th foul of the contest. Outside Curry. It's Poole on the wing. It's Poole on the wing. Back to Wiggins. Monk with a steal.
And it's pretty simple. I mean, once you leave your feet, you leave yourself with very few options.
Oh, a nice leaper for his size. Monk is the kind of guy that embraces elevation.
And so it's the Warriors taking care of business in this one.
Tell me that's life. life when I'm stressing at night. Feel like you'll be okay and everything's alright. Let me in nothing cause I'm not wanting anything but your love and your body and a little bit of your brain. These days are way too lonely. I'm missing out, I know. These days are way too long and I'm not forgiving, love away, but I want someone to love me. I need someone who needs me. Cause it don't feel right when it's late at night. It's just me and my dreams. So I want someone to love. That's what I really want. I want someone to love me. I need someone who needs me. Cause it don't feel right when it's late at night. It's just me and my dreams. So I want someone to love. That's what I really want.
Hey, when the squad link, we don't care what the people on the side think. I feel like Brian, I need 3, 4, 5 rings. How I control the competition, it's a mind thing. How I expose the opposition, it's about to unload. Hey, I'm about to and they can feel it, I had to let the world know it's my time. I had to come up on the check, I was down. And I was up to my neck, almost drowned. But I paid all my debt, talk out loud. They got paid, now to recall my spouse. Wouldn't be life if it all went as planned. Sacrifice made me go, not no lamb. Just no nights in the gym going hell, yeah, yeah. This one for the people who was hating on me. Just to let them know that I'm still gon' eat. Keep my circle small, but it's still on fleek. Less is really more, so I don't feel lonely. Take it to the bank. Run it to the top, still got sweat on me. Defending my respect in the gym, doing sets just to flex on everybody who had flexed on me. Hey, when the squad link, we don't care what the people on the side think. I feel like Brian, I need 3, 4, 5 rings. How I control the competition is a mind thing. How I expose the opposition is a God thing. About to unload.
Welcome, everyone, to the sold-out Staples Center in downtown Los Angeles, California. It's the home of the Lakers, where we're broadcasting live today for 2K Sports. It's the NBA, and it's live right here on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan, along with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. And, of course, David Aldridge is joining us tonight from the sideline. So the Lakers win the tip. Now Johnson. And that's going to be a turnover. They call him for 8 seconds. Mark, we have an old school lineup tonight, don't we? Both sides anchored by great pivot men.
Yes, we do, Kevin. I love these kinds of matchups because we get to see it less and less these days. So whenever we have one like this, I relish it.
And so the Denver Nuggets get the first points in the ballgame. Here's Reeves. Back to Westbrook. Here's James. Into the lane. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook.
You know, when you're open on Westbrook's team, he makes sure to find you. He's a selfless distributor.
Gordon. Jokic trying to free himself up. Off with the layup. And Aaron Gordon gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. And the foul on Jamal Murray. That is his first foul of the game. We're about 1 minute into the first. Pass to Westbrook. Here's LeBron. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
You know, LeBron in the paint, I think, is major trouble for just about every defender. He can power his way to the basket, or he can pass you into being dizzy.
Johnson with it. And it's Gordon picking him up to the paint. Nifty move. Davis. Pass to Reeves. Out to the wing. 6 to shoot. It's good from long range.
You know, when Westbrook focuses on passing the basketball, it really helps his team. I love how quickly he finds his teammates.
It's been a slow start here for Denver. It's a 5-point game.
And now in the second half of his career, Russell Westbrook wants rings. He knows he's getting older and has no time to waste. It's why he plays with such passion.
Knocked loose. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Westbrook. And Westbrook's high motor is why we love him. He goes out, Greg, and competes every play in every game.
No doubt, but I tell you what, he's tired of missing out on the NBA Finals. This is a guy that is hungry to get back to that stage. It'll be interesting to see if he can get it done.
Boy, that time Russell Westbrook going for the spectacular with a little extra pizzazz.
And it was still over the rim. Offensive basket interference. The Lakers with a quick start to this game. Leading by 5. Double team on Westbrook. It's Davis on the wing. Anthony taking his time here. Clock at 6. Los Angeles needs to get off a shot here. Rejected by Murray. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. The Nuggets trail by 5. Here's Morris. Inside. Here's Green. Out to Morris. For 3. Anthony Davis with the rebound. And now James pushing it up. No one back to stop him.
Great ball movement there.
And Denver decides to take their first time out here. And this is year 1 of LeBron's 2-year, $85 million extension. And Greg, that will take him through age 38.
And that will amount to $435 million in career earnings, the most all time. And it wouldn't surprise me if he's got a few more years left in the tank after that.
Here's Green, following the basket by LeBron James. Pass to Cousins. Here's Najee. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Boy, a very capable passer. DeMarcus Cousins does a solid job recognizing where to go with the ball.
To the middle. Here's Anthony. That's good, and so Westbrook comes up with the assist.
A great assist. Nice work from Russell Westbrook.
Here's Najee. Here he goes. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
Boy, nice job that time, guys, from Forbes, spotting the wide open man and dropping it down.
Whistle blows. Bucket is good. He'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play. That's going to send LeBron James to the line. Jeff Green picks one up.
One of the big surprises with the NBA draft, the trade of Russell Westbrook. Westbrook let it be known he was open to another move, and it'll be interesting to see how he fits next to LeBron and AD this season.
Michael Green.
It's good.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
What? You mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas. I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
And for a power forward, he can sure get up. I mean, because of that leaping ability, it kind of offsets his height disadvantage.
Oh, and the jam by Anthony.
Carmelo Anthony imposing his will inside. Doesn't take any time. Rising up for the dunk.
Michael Green.
Beautiful reverse jam right there.
Use the rim to protect the ball, I think.
Outstanding awareness and a terrific finish.
Outside Anthony. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. Anthony's got 8.
And the shooting form of Anthony just perfect. He's dangerous with the catch and shoot and just terrific at scoring when in rhythm. And the definition of teamwork right there on that alley-oop.
And Greg, what about the finish? Bringing it down with some thunder. Yeah.
I'll tell you what, I think the pass was even better. I mean, that was room.
And so it's LeBron James making things happen for the Los Angeles Lakers. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with them. And we'll be back with you shortly. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle stats for Los Angeles?
Well, you have to admire their intensity in the paint defensively. I mean, really contesting and even blocking shots. Definitely a factor early.
Yeah, the other thing, though, is they have attacked in the open floor. They're definitely getting a lot of easy ones that way.
Los Angeles leading by 6. Nice passing here by Los Angeles. Back to Howard. On the wing, Monk. It's good. He makes his first shot. The game. And so many teams looking to space the floor. Greg, how many non-shooters can you play and still have a good offense?
Well, I think most teams go 4 out, meaning you got to have at least 4 guys that are a threat on the perimeter. Keeping a vertical spacer at that dunker spot. But if your dunker can also shoot, man, that puts even more pressure on the defense.
Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. Nikola Jokic is arguably the greatest passing center of all time. Arguably because Wilt is in the conversation. But Jokic sees the game a frame ahead. Nikola said, I just look where defenders are standing, listen to what they're talking about and their play calls. For me, it's a normal thing. I just wonder what they're doing, and I do the opposite. Kevin, it's simple, actually. I'm going to do the opposite now and stop talking.
No. You keep talking, we'll keep listening. And David, thank you very much. The Nuggets making a switch here. The Nuggets trail by 9. And there's the call on Howard. That'll be his second foul of the game.
And that's foul number 2. And maybe you don't sit him at this point, but you really have to be careful to not pick up another before half. And that's a rare turnover, just their first here in the half. So that's one thing we've seen them do pretty well, valuing their possessions.
Back to Monk. Over Green. Down low. Howard, good.
And you know what? There's no question about it. Dwight Howard still has it going on inside.
And Green slams it in.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
And, you know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative and make something happen.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points.
Hey, I thought there was some style there, guys. What are you guys looking at? I mean, it was still a pretty sweet, flavorful one-hand flush.
Back to LeBron. Plenty of space. Knocks it loose. Out of bounds. Denver takes possession.
You know, I think he may have forced that pass when there was really no reason to.
The Nuggets trailed by 11. Murray left side. And Jokic gets it to go. Jokic has got his second basket of the game.
Hey, even by NBA standards, Jokic is a mountain of a man. 6'11". They list him at 284. That's almost a seventh of a ton, folks. The Joker can handle whatever contact he embraces.
Lakers leading by 9. Clark, so unique to have a 7-footer like Jokic who makes everyone around him better.
He is so much fun to watch. And he does make everybody better because he plays the game simply and effectively. He once said, a point makes you happy, but an assist makes you and your teammate happy. How about that? Jokic could probably average double-digit assists anytime he wants to. And I think it might happen before his career is done.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting in the paint and continue to score consistently.
He was so agile and fluid at 6'10", finishing with an exclamation point. Porter Jr. Hard to stop this young guy.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
5 straight baskets resulting from assists. They're playing as one unit out there.
Oh, that's a major league throwdown.
Keeps a tight grip on that rim, too, after the finish.
Maybe that'll help them recapture their edge a little bit, guys.
Trying to get open is Davis. And the basket by Johnson.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
10 straight points off assists. That's very impressive, and it also makes the game easy and fun to watch.
Murray, no good. Lakers leading by 14. From deep three-point range, they grab their own miss. To the inside. Lakers passing it around. Johnson, good.
And they repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
There's 1:17 left in the first half. The kick out to Barton. On the wing, Gordon. And again, Denver, no good.
Boy, he's got to be kicking himself for failing to make that shot. That's money.
Pass to Davis. Here's Horton Tucker. That's tipped. Here's Porter over Bradley. And the wide open shot from Morris. And they recover it. Down low. Martin with it. And he drives in. Just 5 on the clock. Tries again. And it's good off the back rim and in.
Boy, I like the confidence here. Gordon is excellent at realizing when he has...
Oh,
yes, sir. Yes, sir. My
goodness. Oh, that's an old-fashioned rim wrap.
Just a remarkable gem. These fans' jaws are on the ground right now.
Platinum level highlight reel material. That is Showtime stuff there.
Pass to Bradley. Here's Reeves. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Here's Barton. The kick out to Porter. Again, the Nuggets score.
Now, you got to remember, Barton isn't just a scorer. This guy is also superb at finding open teammates.
And it's Monte Morris with the foul. That's his first foul.
In for the Nuggets.
And so it's Los Angeles. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. They're playing a cruising game inside, and it's working for them. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Outside for Murray. Another 3 for Denver.
Boy, the defense has to respect Murray's range. I mean, there's a reason he's a volume three-point shooter.
And you talk to Murray. He said it was a lot of fun to grow up in Canada. And wanted to prove that you can play ball there and still get to where you need to go.
And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the Nuggets, when healthy, are one of the league's elite teams. Aaron Gordon says we have championship aspirations. When you've got the Joker, you have a chance to win every single night. If we play our best, we have a good chance to go as far as we want to. Guys, I just want to go as far as throwing it back to you.
You can throw it to us anytime, and he is the defending MVP and plenty of players around Jokic. David thanks. They are for real. Shoots from 8. Johnson with the block. And they get it back. Barton outside. They get a hand on it. Here's Davis. And Davis throws it down.
Well, you describe AD's games and you start running out of superlatives. I mean, when this guy is healthy, he dominates in a different fashion, but in similar ways to Tim Duncan.
Here's Reeves. He's got 5. Westbrook with it. Now guarded by Murray. Clock at 4. Here's Reeves with the drive. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And as a prep, Murray formed a duo with Thon Maker to defeat some top American schools.
And Murray blew up in some of the showcases. 5-star recruit, top 10 pick. Canada producing yet another exceptional talent.
Pass to Forbes. Here's the 3. Connects from 3-point range. Forbes has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. And the Lakers call time here. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
And your Laker girl. And your Laker girl.
So both teams making some changes here. Los Angeles leading by 5. Here's Westbrook. And the dunk by Westbrook.
You know, I think the passing skills of LeBron are his greatest asset, and he's got some great ones in addition to that. But his passing... His other world. When you get open, he gets it to you with exactly the right speed and pace so you can handle it.
Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over. You look at James, what a contribution.
And he's getting to the rack all game, and if they can't do a better job of keeping him out of the paint, they're in for a long night.
The Nuggets trail by 7. Here's Murray. And Davis sends it back.
Davis so good with his timing and length to get up and nice shots.
And defensively, they're on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
LeBron James on the win. 9 points in the game so far. Anthony. He's it up and in off the pretty assist. And it's an 11-point Los Angeles lead.
That was the third straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
Reeves gets the bucket.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
That should give them a nice little jolt.
Yeah, it has to. They need a jolt, GA.
And, you know, that's exactly what happens when you don't settle. That's the result. Tremendous effort and a big-time finish there.
Man, he is just really in a flow right now. That field. Oh! Yes, sir! Come on, strike it!
Davis puts it down with authority. This team is just going wild about it. Man, that was impressive.
Man, wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
But look at the basket guy still shaking.
Well, I tell you what, he loaded up as much power as he could behind that two-hander.
Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
And, you know, I think he's going to tell them simply, we have to show more fight on the interior. That's the top priority right now.
Lakers.
1:10 left in the third quarter. Now, here's Jokic. He has 6. And a wide open look for Porter. And a miss there on the triple. Floats it up for James. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Superb timing by LeBron on that alley-oop.
And Anthony sends it back. The kick out to Westbrook. All sorts of time. Offensive rebound.
He has to make that one. I mean, you have to make the defense pay when they slough off of you like that.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
No question about it. No flop there. That was a direct shot to the chest.
And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
We've got 33 seconds left in the third. Inside, here's Anthony, and that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. Anthony's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Here's Horton Tucker, and he drops in the layup off the glass. And the Lakers lead by 16. Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over.
Yeah, things not going their way, and he wants to just try to talk this one over.
And you know what, guys? If for nothing else, just to slow things down a little bit, change it up somewhat.
Both teams deciding to change it up. To the paint. Outside for Murray. Shot to stop the run. Unable to get that one. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. And so it's none with it. He brings it up for the Lakers. 16-point lead, the largest margin in the game. And the call up against Jokic. That's his first foul. Westbrook wide open. He fires. Hits the three-point bomb.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
Wide open look here for Murray. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Murray's got 13 points in the second half. Out to the right wing. Westbrook up top. On the wing, Monk. Driving the lane. And he banks in the layup. And the Lakers lead by 19.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
I'd agree with you, and I don't think they expected this one to be a game where they would get battered inside like they have.
To the middle. Here's James. Pass to none. Now Monk. Six on the shot clock. Beyond the arc. Los Angeles with a fresh shot clock. Outside Westbrook. And out of bounds as the Nuggets gain possession.
In for the Nuggets.
The Nuggets trailed by 17. Pass to Green. Now here's Jokic. Back to Porter. The kick out to Barton. He takes it in. Good on the shot.
Speed and athleticism of Barton, superb. So venomous on these drives to the rim. Take that, fellas.
Monk for three. That's Jokic with the rebound. Barton with it. He's picked up by LeBron. And Barton throws it down.
Ball distribution was there. I mean, outstanding work all the way around.
And he gets it to go.
When Davis gets going like this, there's no way you can stop him, giving you his entire package right now.
The Nuggets trail by 15. Back to Barton. And Malik Monk is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
In for the Nuggets.
For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the lead just enough to keep him out of rhythm. Flying high and throwing it down with the one hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys.
Does it as well as anybody, fellas. Tremendous skill while in the air.
Yes, that goes in. And the Lakers lead by 19. And let's get your guys' take now on the hustle stats for the Lakers.
We've seen them make the extra effort from a defensive standpoint, closing out airspace and sending shots back.
Something else they've done is force a lot of mistakes defensively. And they've been turning those turnovers into points.
So both teams changing it up here. It's Porter outside. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic.
Boy, the mechanics of Porter Jr.'s shot are just so efficient. Almost automatic. Gets the ball and puts it right up into the shooting pocket.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
And, you know, until that final buzzer sounds, I mean, you've got to treat every possession like it's crucial.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
James. Lakers working the ball around now. And it's Davis finishing it off.
And this guy, to me, embodies determination. Small at his position, but he still gets up and keeps plays alive. That's mind over matter for sure.
Left side, Gordon. The kick out to Porter. Barton outside. Over none. And it's off the back rim. No good.
You know, the fact is he's not a lock from there, but he was open enough to where he should have hit that shot.
That one, no good. The Nuggets trail by 17.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for the Lakers.
Tonight, they did a great job of getting everyone involved. They had the good passing, and that led to some open shots.
Solid play, definitely, Kevin.
And beyond the actual result of this game, fans are going to look back and see this was just a monstrous performance
For LeBron.
You can't look back at too many major moments in this game and not see his imprint put all over it.
Yeah, we saw this on display in the slam dunk contest. Gordon has some major bunnies, a creative slam dunk artist.
Here's Barton. Oh, what a play!
Aaron Gordon.
And you can appreciate the fight now, but it isn't how they came into the game.
Yeah, you know, I agree with you. They waited too long to finally ramp themselves up.
Good on the bucket.
Jokic doing a nice job there, boxing out the defense to earn a second chance shot.
It's LeBron with the drive. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by James. 9 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Morris.
Lakers foul.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That one on Johnson. First free throw is good.
Monte Morris.
No good on the second free throw. None with it. 16 feet away. Off the mark. And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. Some good competition, but
The emperor's legitimate and learning never give a they never getting it. I'm making it clear. All the haze took focus as these jokers appeared. I've been accelerating. I already know it is still. He stayed face, no breaks. I'm just peeping the rear. And I've been living out of love. They living in their fear. I changed ways. I'm cruising but never changing the gears. They stated he back. Actually, I've been at it for years. Dreams the side view mirror. They closer than they appear. Just beware of the emperor. I play the game's vendor. He raps Wes Anderson directing these beginners. Too illustrious. I lead a sucker fits to the pretenders. Made tenders as I played Simba. That's dinner. I remember when my shine was a little bit dimmer. Now it's bright in the light. I leave them blind from the shimmers. They trying to play the blinds. I leave them falling like timber. Designed to rise from this abyss. This kid's art differs like shimmers. See the coldest vibe alive and it's evident. I put the pride to the side. It's irrelevant. An angel like mine, no mine, heaven sent. And this the best it gets. No win. 2296. Just know what it is, man. Long time coming. Word. My disregarded thugs. Thanks for asking. Getting money every day, don't got time for relaxing. In my head, they asking where I've been away. So I can relieve the pain. In my head, she been in my head. I just poke, still can't go to bed. I sacrifice myself like Jesus sacrificed for sin. I just got a Benz and I'ma push it through the wind. I just got a check and I'ma spend it on my friends. I'm flying, finna spend it on my Benz. I'm not a sinners. I'm trying the best that I can. Gotta stay, don't wanna land. Low, but I'm falling again. I'm fine, thanks for asking. Getting money every day, don't got time for relaxing. In my head, they asking where I've been away. So I can relieve the pain. In my head, she been in my head. I just poke, still can't go to bed. Yeah,
Welcome, everyone. Let's get ready for some NBA basketball on 2K Sports. With Brett Barry and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan, and David Aldridge will be joining us on the sideline as well. We've got the Milwaukee Bucks facing the New York Knicks. Now, here is Abdul-Jabbar. The shot's good from Robertson.
And generally, Robertson's a guy that likes to play free throw line and below, but here's a time where he steps out and launches from beyond.
They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it in bounds that time.
Milwaukee Bucks.
Here's Dandridge. A three-pointer, no good. And here's Burks. And there's the 8-second call as they can't get it across half court in time. And the Bucks with possession here. It's a three-point game. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And just able to score in so many ways. Robertson puts the defense there in an impossible situation.
At this point, you might as well go ahead and chalk up the points when he's at the free throw line. Pretty much automatic.
That'll be a 5-second call. Pass to Dandridge. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Abdul-Jabbar in the post. Uses the glass to finish the lane.
And don't let the lean physique fool you. Kareem with the strength to finish through contact as well as anybody who's ever played. Well, that's 2 really unproductive trips in a row ending in turnovers.
And so it's going to be a 3-second violation out there on the defense. The Bucks have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line. And the technical free throw is good. A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Robinson with the block.
Well, the ferociousness that Robinson can have around the rim is impressive.
And that's going to be a turnover. They call him for 8 seconds.
Yeah, a couple turnovers here early on in the quarter, but he's got to just tighten it up a little bit.
First quarter, about a minute and a half in. Here's Abdul-Jabbar, and Kareem throws it down.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Well, if I was baking up a lead, I'd add 2 ingredients. One would be playing smart. The other one, playing selfless. They've done that tonight. Serve it up.
And the Knicks decide to take their first time out here.
Well, they've been turning that ball over way too much, and they really need to address this if they want to win this game. Huddle up, boys.
Substitution for the Knicks.
Ken Barrett has got the ball here for New York. It's a 10-point game. They need this. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
And for Derrick Rose, the question will be how much of his MVP level played in 2011 can he recover? You'd love to see him return to that point.
And he's good on the second. It's stolen by Rose. 11 feet out, and he hits it.
And this is when Rose should look to shoot it. The D has to react better.
Robertson drives in. Abdul-Jabbar in the post. It's rebounded by Barrett. New York with the ball. They trail by 7. To the left side wing. It's stolen by Abdul-Jabbar. Pass to Smith. Greg Smith small for a power forward, but with a big finish inside right there.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks. Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Bucks.
We've seen a lot of their points coming off penetration in the first half.
And maybe a signal as well of how aggressive their defense has been tonight is to look at how many points they have directly off of a turnover. Good activity there.
5 to shoot. New York needs to get off a shot. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Pass to McLaughlin. Johnny Mac parries the spot-up jumper.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Offensive rebound. To the right side. Back to Barrett. Clock at 6. Abdul-Jabbar with the block.
And beyond the obvious physical skills, Kareem just has a great understanding for the game. Times his move perfectly to get that shot. I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Well, if there were 4 or 5 boxes to check in terms of the game plan tonight, they might have checked 6. I mean, they're doing everything out there.
Timeout. And it's slammed in by Smith.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
Yeah, the bully ball tonight has paid dividends. Highly effective down there with the physical play.
Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over.
Trying to snap them out of this little slump.
Well, they can't find the net right now, and all they need, I think, is just to get one to go, get back on track.
To the paint. It's stolen. Pass break, Milwaukee. Abdul-Jabbar with it. It's picked up by Walker.
He has been just completely helpless and turned around. He's so dangerous when he's in this kind of rhythm.
Pass to Smith. Here's Robertson. Let's go. And it's denied. And that's out of bounds. Milwaukee will retain possession. There's 48 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. And Barrett gets it to go.
Well, RJ is a natural scorer. It's very hard to shake him off that kind of focus.
And they recover it. Bucks passing it around. And Kareem throws it down.
Now that's the way it's done. Take it up high and throw it down with everything you got.
That's right. He was not going to take the soft approach on that drive.
Well, not that wide open. You're given a juicy gift by the defense. You got to sink your teeth into it.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
Here's McLaughlin. They get it again. And Abdul-Jabbar gets it to go. Abdul-Jabbar's got 12.
And just look at the grace, the agility, versatility that Jabbar brings to the center position. Can beat you.
And so it's Milwaukee holding a big 18-point lead to close the quarter. They've had active hands and have forced a lot of turnovers in this one. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And quite a position here for the Bucks to be in. What do you think, guys?
Hey, why take jump shots when you can get your points at the rim?
Yeah, that worked wonders for them in the quarter. We'll see what kind of adjustments get made.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Ooh, he missed an easy chance to put some points on the board. He won't get a much better look at that kind of shot again here probably tonight.
And here's Gibson. He'll bring it up for the Knicks. To the middle. Over Robertson. Outside Fournier. No good from outside. Bucks leading by 21. Pass to McLaughlin. Back to Abdul-Jabbar. Banked in off the glass. He's got 14.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Now here's Fournier. Outside Gibson. 6 on the shot clock.
I commend the physical play of Taj Gibson. He brings that every night. When he's shooting, he's skilled at drawing contact.
It's his first trip to the line.
Yeah, he's at 81% from the line. And when we've had a chance to see him, he's had great form and continues to look confident.
Pass to McLaughlin. Abdul-Jabbar up top. Here's Dandridge. Abdul-Jabbar. He
miss with the whole Mikey. These side is saying me and miss with the whole get a microphone check 1 2 mic check out still back that all this in my brain. I got the rank, I got the blessing. Take some extras out the repressor. It ain't no pressure. Guess I microphone check 1 2 mic check out still back that all this in my brain. I got the rank, I got the blessing. Take some extras out the repressor. It ain't no pressure. Yes, I.
Yo, I just like to say, my man King, but it's good to be original when you diss somebody. Don't use somebody else's.
The thing that's going to change people is something that no one will ever be able to capture on film. It'll just be something that you see, and all of a sudden you realize, I'm on the wrong page. Or I'm on the right page, but I'm on the wrong note. And I've got to get in sync with everyone else to understand what's happening in this country.
Hey, rubber band honey, thumb, move like a mummy, the drug got him slumping. If it's about money, the thumb. Used to be bumming, turn nothing to something. I got my bank account just to jump. Rubber band honey, keep on coming. The thumb, move like a mummy, the drug got him slumping. If it's about money, the thumb.
I'm Brian Anderson, joined by Hall of Famers Doris Burke and Grant Hill, and the fourth member of our crew, reporter Allie LaForce. And tonight, two of the more methodical offenses in the league, Grant. With so many teams going fast, what makes teams go slow?
Well, it could be a number of things. You have lumbering big men and efficient half-court offense. Also, if you have a lockdown defense, then you can sometimes use that to control pace, to tighten their clamps.
That pass had to be thrown not only in the right spot, but at the right time.
Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Well, this is the area of the floor where Marcus Morris can be a problem because of that frame and that game. Look out, gentlemen.
Denied by Leonard. Goes back up. And Doncic with the lay-in.
You're fighting to keep the possession alive, something this guy does so well.
Jackson attacking. Tipped. They recover it. Inside. Pass to George. Down low. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2.
Assisted by.
Well, at a healthy 235, Marcus Morris is pretty good at throwing his weight around, especially on the glass.
Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
I always love the hard work on the glass. Just great activity.
Powell pulls it in. First minute and a half of basketball played here in this one. Pass to Bullock. Over Leonard. And that one's long.
Well, that's a blown defensive coverage, but it doesn't matter. He cannot answer the bell.
George with it. 5 on the clock. Zubac's high post. And it's slammed in by Zubac's.
There's a real knack for understanding when a guy is uncovered, and Paul George's court awareness on display right there. Beautiful. Boy, it's hard not to think about Paul George and what many consider to be that devastating leg injury he suffered. There were people who doubted whether he could come back, and now stronger than ever.
And Dallas calls time here. And with Paul George in that injury, as it happened, we weren't sure he'd ever play again.
That's exactly right. It shows the determination he has and how much... love for the game of basketball. He overcame that physical setback and the mental toll that's part of that, and still enjoying an incredible NBA career.
So both teams changing it up here. Here's Doncic. Over Jackson. And it falls. All over the rim and in. Doncic has got his second basket of the game.
What a gifted natural scorer is Luka Doncic. Nice looking shot.
A brilliant dunk, and he hangs up there for a while too.
Like he's posing for the camera. He's just hanging out, posing for pictures, just making himself at home. Here's Doncic. Oh, Covington with a block.
This guy is such a lengthy wing defender. Robert Covington doing work defensively.
First quarter of play, and we're about 3 minutes in. Shot clock at 5.
2 minutes remaining.
Here's Doncic.
Well, we call that defensive chops, right? Paul George is draped all over his man. He will not give up anything easy.
I just love the strong finish there inside.
Man, he's got that dunker's mindset, doesn't he? Always ready to pounce.
That's his first personal foul.
And a foul called on Paul George. That's his first foul.
I have to admit, I mean, it's always a tough decision for the ref on the block charge call.
Here's Marjanovic. And he buries his first look.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
Leonard with the ball. And Dinwiddie picks him up defensively. They get it again. Oh, his shooting remains on point. 3 for 4 thus far.
Time and time again, they're creating good looks from close range.
And Dallas calls time here.
Yeah, coach no doubt wants to use this timeout to review the matchups and maybe make some adjustments as well.
And the guys get a little bit of a break, mentally, physically, just recharge here quickly.
All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on and get loud for your Mavericks dance team. Ladies and gentlemen, your Mavericks dance team.
The Clippers making a switch here.
Isaiah Hartenstein. Nick Batum.
A minute 20 left in the first. Now Doncic. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. And the tremendous confidence of Luka Doncic. Part of what makes him special, I think. What comes first, you think, Grant? The talent or the swagger?
Wow, tough question, B.A. I think it's the talent. When you have great talent, then you have swagger. And you have to remember, I mean, he played professional in Europe at the age of 16. So he may be young, but he's well seasoned. And he's been at this for a long, long time.
It's scooped up. Leonard outside. It's George on the wing. Driving in. And the jam by George.
That's phenomenal athleticism on the drive. Paul George just sprints past everyone with ease.
Here's Dinwiddie. Here's Marjanovic. And good work on the boards as they picked up the second chance points.
That'll drive your coach crazy, failing to box out.
And to me, this is a common theme that's running through the league right now. Guys looking to leak out rather than box out.
To the paint. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. That's on Dorian Finney-Smith.
With impressive quickness, Jackson is usually able to stay a step or two ahead of the defense.
And that one falls for Jackson. Both teams deciding to change it up. And so Jackson nails both of them. The Mavericks trailing. Pass to Bertans. The kick out to Brunson. Back to Bertans. Now Brunson. Hardaway up top. Shot clock at 6. To the right side. Kleba. It's hauled in by the Clippers.
Listen, offensively, they're very comfortable with him taking that shot. It's a good look under very little pressure. He just can't convert.
And sends it home with some passion.
I think he's rubbing it in a little bit here, hanging up there like that. Good scoring in this one as we conclude the first quarter. Clippers ahead. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Clippers.
We've seen a lot of their points coming off penetration in this first half.
They've also made their mark in the paint. A lot of their scoring coming down low so far.
Back to Batum. It's Powell, high post. Doesn't go that time. And it's Dallas the other way. Here's Bullock. Kicks it out to Dinwiddie. It's stolen. Pass to Batum. And that one fall for him. He's 0 for 2. Now here's Dinwiddie. Kicks it out to Hardaway. The three. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
Well, we know that Tim Hardaway Jr. can space the floor. You don't want to allow him to start cooking.
Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over. Brent, starting your career in the 50s. Oh, you know, actually 90s. Back then, we'd see teams usually score in the 80s and 90s. What do you think of the current scoring?
Really, BA, the 50s? Wow. But it's crazy. I mean, back then, yes, every game was in the 80s and 90s. Now everyone averages at least 100 points per game. So I think it's been an interesting evolution of the game. And, of course, the fans all love offense. And these players and teams today are providing just that.
The Clippers in the lead. To the inside. Shot by Leonard, no good.
Well, we didn't see the same kind of control we're used to seeing from him. This guy is usually a tremendous finisher. Boy, when you think about Kawhi Leonard's career, one of the things that I'm always struck by is how he has been a model of efficiency. So smart when it comes to getting his shot and taking the right shots.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Bullock's shot is off. On the wing man. To the middle. And it's slammed in by Zubac.
Slams it down with two hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. Indoors with Kawhi. The career numbers speak for themselves.
That's exactly right. A shade under 50% from the floor. In range to get to 40% from deep. No matter how you slice it, Kawhi is an efficient #1 option.
And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. And he's going for the oop here. Kleber's shot is off.
Well, he saw the play coming together, but the timing was just a little off.
It was a really good thought for sure, but the lob has got to be better than that.
Oh, I love this guy. Even when they're trailing, he works hard to put on a show.
Hey, that might be just what they need right now. Here's George. Again gets it to go. He can't miss. 5 for 5.
What great body control from the all-star forward. Paul George, so skilled at keeping his composure under pressure.
Dallas foul.
So it's both teams making substitutions here.
First team foul. Clippers.
George outside. On the take. And the jam by George.
That is Paul George, the incredible vertical and the unbelievable creativity.
2 minutes remaining.
Leonard on the wing.
2 minutes.
Fires for 3. He's looking good. 2 buckets in 3 attempts.
Their offense is looking like a well-oiled machine, getting any look they want.
Well, what great game planning, what great execution. It doesn't get much better than this.
Time called here. The Mavericks decide to talk it over. And the players take this opportunity to get some Gatorade. Getting some fluids in you is so important during these timeouts. Get fresh, keep those batteries charged.
Yeah, without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a ball game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have to be hydrated.
1:53 left in the first half. To the wing on the left. And here's Brunson from the arc. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
They've had a slight leg up on the boards and a big leg up on the scoreboard.
2 fouls already on him. That is not the way to get your minutes per game up.
1:37 left in the second period. Again, the Clippers score.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
And Dallas calls time here. And with Paul George, Grant, you know what he delivers. Very consistent in what he'll bring to each game.
I mean, the scoring is always going to be there, but his defense doesn't take a night off either. I mean, very nice and consistent production from him.
And it's the Mavericks with the ball. They trail by 14. Here's Doncic. Here's Finney-Smith. Pass to Doncic. They need this. Hits the rim on the way in, and the bucket is good. Doncic has got 8 points.
And they're giving up way too many second chance points.
Jackson outside. Powell pulls it in. .59 seconds left in the second quarter. And the foul on Marcus Morris. That's his first foul of the game.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Clippers on D. Here's Doncic.
He really hasn't been able to maintain the same pace he had in the first quarter.
Just 5 to shoot. For 3, Hardaway.
Well, their three-point touch is certainly off the mark today. They're improving little by little, but it's still a key reason why they're behind.
Powell, it's good. Powell's gotten his second bucket.
You love how Powell goes to work on the block, muscles his way to establish himself and deliver.
Basket's good.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
Here's Hardaway, and misses it off the right side of the rim. Pass to George. Up and in on the layup. George has got 8 here in this quarter.
And when Paul George has this kind of rhythm and pace to his game, you simply want the ball in his hands as much as possible.
And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers up 14 as we wrap up the quarter. And their defense has stood out, wreaking havoc for the opposition. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. They double team George. Kennard outside. Offensive rebound. Kicks it to George. Back to Powell. Down low. Here's Kennard. It's good. Kennard's got his first 2 points.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
Here's Doncic. George with the block.
Paul George, tremendous vertical. How fast does he get off his feet?
First team foul. Coming on to the floor for the Clippers, Kawhi Leonard.
They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it inbounds in time.
Hey, that's just their first turnover. Overall, they've done a great job taking care of the ball.
Back to Powell. Pass to Doncic. Fires in the triple. Doncic has got 11 points.
Boy, the quick trigger of Luka Doncic makes him especially dangerous in catch and shoot. Good luck, defender.
Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over.
And something fans don't always get to see, some of the closely guarded secrets that happen in that huddle.
It's tough to hide your communications. Teams go to great lengths to try to do it, but sometimes to no avail.
Unable to get the ball in bounds, and they got called for a 5-second violation.
And they've been pretty meticulous offensively. That's only